break it down into a step-by-step tutorial. Step number one is stay calm. I know that your immediate reaction will likely be to panic and freak out when you push your brakes and you realize that they're not working. But that's one of the worst things that you can do. Staying calm will allow you to do the other steps effectively. Staying calm will allow you to remember what I'm telling you in this video and remember what to do and actually do those things. So step number one is stay calm. Step number two, put your hazards on. Just like that. When you put your hazards on, it will let the other drivers know in front of you and behind you and potentially around you that something is wrong with your car, that you are experiencing some sort of vehicle difficulty. And when you put your hazards on, when people see your hazards on, they'll give you some extra space because they know that something is wrong. And that extra space can be very, very useful in bringing your car to a stop safely and effectively when your brakes have failed. So put your hazards on is step number two. Step number three is downshift. Now, if you drive a manual car, it's easy to downshift. Push the clutch in, shift to a lower gear, release the clutch. That will slow your car down. Now, if you're in an automatic car, there are a few different options. In most automatic cars, they'll have either a shifting option over here on the shifter, so I would switch into the option like that, which would allow me to downshift, okay? There's also sometimes in modern automatic cars paddle shifters, which allow you to downshift. In some older cars, there are different options. If you don't have this right here, there are options like the number 2 and the number 1 and even the letter L that will allow you to downshift the car. The one thing that I will tell you is make sure that you're downshifting into appropriate gears. You don't want to downshift into too low of a gear and harm your engine. So when you downshift, make sure you know that to downshift into a gear that is appropriate for your engine speed and your vehicle speed. You don't want to damage your engine trying to bring your car to a stop. So step number 3, once again, is downshift. Step number 4 is pump your brakes. What you want to do is pump your brakes. Sometimes that might allow your brakes to start potentially working again or even start barely working again. It might slow you down. It's worth a try. Pump your brakes and see if it helps. That is step number 4. And last but not least, step number 5. As you've downshifted and you're slowing the car down, and after you've tried pumping your brakes, your last resort to bring the car to a stop is to use your emergency brake. Now, there is a specific way to do this, so please pay attention and listen closely. I have an emergency brake right over here. Now, what you don't want to do is crank your emergency brake like that. That's one of the worst things that you can do, because what will happen is your car will likely skid to a stop. You'll lose control completely, and that's not good. What you want to do instead, my emergency brake is down right now. What you want to do instead is press and hold that button in, and you want to slowly raise the lever up. Just like that, slowly. And what that will do is that will slowly apply the emergency brake. It will act similar to the way that your car brakes. You want to slowly and gradually bring it up. It's going to start slowing the car down. When the car's almost at a complete stop, you can fully pull it up, and that will just bring the car to a nice, smooth, and slow stop, okay? Very, very, once again, very slowly. Press and hold, slowly bring it up. Just like that. And when the car is at a complete stop, you can then release it in the engaged position, which will make sure that your car remains stopped. Because you don't want to bring your car to a stop and then, your emergency brake is down and then it keeps going. That's not what you want. So you want to slowly bring it up, just like that. And then when it comes to a complete stop, hold it up just like that. All right.
Step 1. Alert everyone. As soon as you realize your brakes have failed, warn the drivers and pedestrians around you. So switch on your hazard lights right away and honk the horn to draw attention to the vehicle. This way, people see your hazard lights and know something is wrong. This can encourage them to get out of your way and clear a path for you, and it can reduce the chance of hitting other vehicles. Step 2. Use friction. Friction is the brake's best friend. Friction on the brake disc causes the car to slow. And even if the brakes aren't working, friction can still help you. If the roads are clear and you're able to do this, start zigzagging the car. Use the friction of the tires on the road to help reduce speed. If that's not enough, try driving over small plants and shrubs on the side of the road. In this case, your life is more important than the vehicle. So another thing you can do is carefully drive against the guardrail. This will also help to reduce speed. Step 3. Use the e-brake. Vehicles have two braking systems. The primary system is the foot brake, and the secondary system is called the handbrake, emergency brake, or e-brake for short. The e-brake bypasses the hydraulic system. Instead, it uses a metal cable that connects to the rear brake downshift. If the car has a manual transmission, slowly begin going down the gears. This is known as engine braking. You may have heard 18-wheelers doing this. The idea is to go to a lower gear at higher RPMs or revolutions per minute. This creates more torque through the transmission and a vacuum inside the manifold that the pistons have to fight against. So the power and speed will drop. Like using the e-brake, don't do this too quickly. If you go down through the gears too quickly, the rear wheels might slow down too rapidly, and this will make your car go into a spin. And if you're driving an automatic car, you might have access to a Tiptronic transmission. This allows you to override the automatic system and select the gear you want. Slowly go back down the gears, down to first gear. Step 5. Head for the hills. If you're still trying to slow down, look for a hill or any upward slope that can help you. It could be an on-ramp, a hilly street, or even a specially designed runoff area. Even a slight upward slope could provide the gravitational force you need to slow down to a complete stop. In 2015, traffic safety reports showed that between 2005 and 2007, 0.45% of car accidents resulted from brake failure. While that number is small, brake failures do happen, so make sure your brakes are inspected and maintained regularly. Maintenance and using these 5 steps could save your life one day. Congratulations! You safely